Hi, I'm Michael Curran from the Ottawa Business Journal. We're here at the Shaw Centre in downtown Ottawa for an event called Ottawa's Economic Outlook. It's co-produced, of course, with the Ottawa Board of Trade. This event gathers hundreds of local business people to hear an economic forecast for the upcoming year and discuss other important business issues. There's really three key elements of today's event. First off, we'll hear from Ottawa's new mayor, Mark Sutcliffe, in a video interview. Second, we'll hear from Trevin Stratton from Deloitte, and he'll provide that economic forecast. And last, we'll hear from Catherine Callery from Ottawa Tourism to hear about a new strategy they're unveiling today. Also in this video, we'll hear from certain local business leaders on what they expect for 2023.
Well, right now we're projecting a recession, so we're projecting the next couple of quarters for the economy to have a downturn. But the good news is that we're projecting it to be relatively short and relatively shallow. And so some of the reasons for that is even though we're seeing the impact of higher interest rates, which are really kind of pushing us into recession territory, is that we also have an incredibly tight labor market right now. And so that means that the impact on jobs might be less than what we usually expect during a downturn. And that'll help propel growth going forward. There's still a number of Canadians that will be in employment, that will have wages that will kind of be consumed in the economy and will propel growth forward going as well.
I think sales are starting to pick up now for this year. They started to slow down kind of mid-year, but they're picking back up again. So that's good for activity going into 2023 and even into 2024. So last year we had about 10,000 housing starts. We'll hit that number again because of course it's past sales. I think we might tip off a little bit, but our goal is to really start pushing up to about 15,000 housing starts. I think you're going to start seeing more infill, more towers overall. I think that suburb grow is probably going to slow down a bit. But overall, I think people should be excited that activity is going to be quite steady for home building for the next number of years.
When you think about the core of our city, we have such talent in our city, and I like to believe in the power of capability. We have the competencies, the skills, the talent. We have post-secondaries that are producing next generation talent, and we got the companies here. So when I think about Ottawa's future, yeah, there's headwinds. There's perhaps recessionary headwinds, but if I was placing a bet, I'd place one right on Ottawa.
The plans of bringing, 500,000 immigrants in the next couple of years into Canada, it's a really good one, and it's very optimistic. And I'm actually already seeing that. There are quite a few immigrants from Ukraine that ended up coming into Ottawa in the last year, and the majority are actually very entrepreneurial, and they're opening businesses, service-based business mostly, but they are contributing to the economy in ways that only immigrant entrepreneurs know how to. And they're definitely a really good group of people to contribute to our local economy, whether it is opening businesses, or whether filling also employment opportunities that have been vacant for a long time.
Well, my message today really was to say, this is a plan. Yes, it is about Ottawa as a destination, but this is a plan that can impact a number of different segments of our economy in Ottawa. If we build our air access, for example, that impacts healthcare and film and tech and so many other industries that are strong industries for Ottawa. So it was really to do a rallying cry for how Ottawa's business community could support the plan in the future. We have 10 years to make the plan a reality, and we think that together we can do that.
I was so excited, first of all, that we had over 200 business and community leaders here for our last event of the season, and in some ways our most important event, as we begin to think about next year, how we can work together, how we can plan to leverage the opportunities and to address the challenges before us. And so we're excited to get started on that as well.
Well, that's a wrap on Ottawa's Economic Outlook. On behalf of OBJ and the Ottawa Board of Trade, I want to thank Deloitte, also Mann Lawyers. I want to thank our global event partner, Oakwood Designers, and also acknowledge the support given to us by the City of Ottawa. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and also we wish everyone a great, successful year in 2023.